I'm not saying that.
All right, y'all. We are back. Mario Odyssey. Yabba dabba do. Your bro has something to say, bro.
Okay. Sushi was okay, but on there, honey, we gotta get you some grammar lessons. Let's figure out the right there to use. Specialty cocktails. I ordered a blood orange old fashioned. Now, maybe it's just me, but an old fashioned does not come with ice comparable to what you would get in your Sonic Coke. The drink was immediately diluted. The staff did not seem to care or have the knowledge that ice type is a pretty big deal in specialty cocktails. With 40 something ice pellets, the drink was ruined. The manager, with his 9-day hard part resembling someone in a movie co star of sorts, had a fourth degree sag. No sag needed in a sushi bar. No sag needed anywhere, actually. Sorry, not sorry. The ice particles ruined the experience. The sag was the cherry on top. I know exactly who that was.
Was that Johnny? Yeah,
Nah,
Johnny
Johnny
wasn't.
quit forever ago.
Oh.
Vance. This is from the owner. Vance, we are so very sorry you did not enjoy your experience with us. Thank you for taking the time to let us know, and your cocktail information will be shared with our team. We appreciate your input and time. Despite this, we hope to be able to welcome you back again soon. So, specialty cocktails mean what?
There's special.
It means that they're
Like,
special to the place where you're ordering them.
Oh.
So they're not going to be made like any
Uh.
other. Like also
Well, see, yeah.
that was just
I
a
also
bad
figured
ice
like the
day.
word you usually use just like signature cocktails as opposed to
Yeah.
God, ooh. I thought I signature is what I would have went with. But no, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. That's maybe they didn't know that.
What's a 9-day hard part? I don't get that.
A 9-day hard part?
Yeah.
That ain't even English, bro.
That's what he said about the manager. Oh, okay. Well, here's the rest of the Courtney one. Our server Courtney never told us her name and was not friendly. I ordered the pizza roll and my friends had a vegetarian roll. My pizza roll was oily and has so much grease that I couldn't finish it. Apparently it is baked, so that is confusing. I complained about it to Courtney and she said it was because it's fried and I told her it was baked and she shrugged it off. When it was time to pay, she dropped our checks off and walked by. I'll pass, I'm returning. Oh, she posted pictures of the food.
What was she supposed to do?
What?
Like
I
she
guess take the napkin and dab the grease off.
like okay, like well when it was time to pay she dropped the check off. Dropped the check off and walked
Yeah,
by.
I guess she was expecting like a full freaking apology.
Here is your check. Like, did you want a song? Like, what did you want?
Oh, that's so funny. Honestly, though, if the pizza roll she got was oily, that means that it, it was cooked correctly.
Like, she got pizza rolls at a restaurant.
No,
What's a pizza?
we had a sushi roll that was called the pizza roll
Okay.
because it was baked.
And why was
how
it
do you
supposed
feel
to be?
about hand rolls sushi, by the way, bro?
Huh?
How do you feel about hand rolled sushi?
Hand rolling or hand rolled?
Hand rolled.
I mean,
As long as he's not rolling it, I doubt he cares.
most sushi is hand rolled.
I meant like there's like the sushi. It looks like it's made in an ice cream cone of
Oh
seaweed.
yeah, that's a yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a temaki. Yeah. It depends on what's in them
Okay, that's
because
fair.
they can be difficult to eat if it's something stupid inside.
Mushy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Other
didn't
than
I didn't
that,
care.
it's literally just a meat cone. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I would tell my people when they would come in and they were like, "What's the difference between a maki and a temaki?" And I'm like, "Well, when you get a maki, it's just going to be a single ingredient. So you pick, it's gotta be a fish and rice and seaweed, okay? And if you get a temaki, it's a meat cone."
Hmm.
And they always understood.
I mean, it's a pretty good way of explaining it.
Yeah. What do we have here? Food and overall experience was good. Our waitress was awesome. However, there was a super strong fishy odor coming from the sushi bar as my friend and I headed
I
out to
stop.
leave.
Stop talking. Stop
Our-
talking.
no, our food was good. We didn't get sick, but that was a bit concerning.
Get out.
Fishy.
There was this fishy smell
Oh
coming from the
gosh.
sushi bar. Get out.
Can't explain it.
Leave now.
Worst experience ever. The pregnant server was so rude. We'll definitely not be coming back to this
But to be
location.
You
fair,
All
couldn't
she's
for
servers
pregnant.
like 9 hours
was
when your
pretty
feet
Please,
got
classless.
pregnant.
for you and
Oh
your
my
height
gosh!
as
Oh my
well.
gosh!
Can you
I
answer my
remember.
riddle?
I
What is the
remember this
name
one.
of this land? Blaine. You are correct. Perhaps that wasn't much of a riddle. Anywho, proceed. Damn.
Okay.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I remember this review because we talked about this one at work. They said the pregnant server was so rude. We didn't have anyone that was pregnant on the staff at the time. There was just a fat girl.
I hate. I hate. I hate.
Just in
I hate.
general.
Just
Oh, here we go. To start. Oh, this one's kind of long. To start,
oh,
the
Mario
host
ain't gonna make it.
slash hostesses were
Mario made
young
it.
and seemed confused. That's true. Our hosts were all between like the ages of like 15 and 17. All three of them had to help us get seated, which seemed like overkill. The hostess is the first impression of the restaurant, and there is no need for three to do that job. The service was good and fast, no complaints about our server. The spring rolls and seaweed salad were great. The sushi was awful. Sure, having recently moved back from LA, my expectations are
Oh,
high.
suck off.
I
Suck me
used to
off.
eat this place and that place all the time when I was in college, but tonight the rice was inedible, chewy, and hard to bite through. Well, that's
That's impossible.
the seafood was fishy, and overall the sushi was underwhelming. We ordered
If
five
one more
rolls.
motherfucker refers to
We ordered
fish as fishy,
oh, listen to this. We ordered five rolls and only one was worth reordering. The pizza roll. Even though it was half price rolls, it was not worth the cost. Skip this place. We wanted to love it because it's pretty inside and I loved it back in college, but it's a no-go. Peter's Sushi and Thai across the street is a better choice. So,
here's the deal.
remember the other review I just read said the pizza
Yeah.
was crap. This one just said the pizza's the only one worth reordering.
I mean, that could just be her saying like, of all the things,
Also,
it was the only one
don't
that
talk to
wasn't.
me about sushi from LA. California bastardized sushi. Okay.
It did. That's not an overstatement.
No.
California did to fried right to sushi what most places do to fried rice. Nailed it.
Mm. I'm super confused though, because on some of these bad reviews where the owner is replying, our owner was dead.
Well, you got yourself a creep boss, I suppose.
I don't wanna.
There was
I just
You don't want to
don't.
what?
what was
Whatever
it?
this is, I just don't want. I don't want. I don't want.
Ooh, here's one. I used to speak very highly of this place. It's almost like they've changed chefs. When I go, I normally try to change it up and try something new. This time, I got my normal go-to, aka the sesame beef. Normally, this dish is quite good, and the sauce to rice ratio is perfect. But the past couple of times, it's been, well, quite dry. It's like the chefs and the sous chefs don't even taste it to make sure their dishes are perfect. To be quite
Perfect.
honest, I love this place and
Perfect.
used to love their food, but now it's barely even a noteworthy place in Brentwood. If I were someone who is reading this review, I would recommend Wild Ginger. At least their restaurant has maintained a level of quality unsurpassable for many years. If you know true quality Asian fusion food, and are Asian yourself like me, you'll stay far away from this place. Bottom line, 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. It was a good run while it lasted.
I'm gonna
Not
go just to.
even one.
I'm going just to piss on these people.
I forgot. So the person who complained about the rolls on Half Price Night, so those are the worst human beings on the planet. if you haven't if you haven't lost faith in humanity, working as a server on a half price night anywhere in the world will make you lose all hope and faith in humanity. Because these people come in and act like they're spending massive dollars when they're ordering on the half price menu, and then they have the balls to complain.
People, am I right?
Oh, I've read this one before. This one's really long. If first impressions are everything, things started out pretty rough when my water glass included an unidentifiable floaty guy in the bottom of it. It happens sometimes.
A
Unfortunately, the
UFG, by the way.
floaty guy, huh?
A
Nothing.
UFG.
Yes.
He gave
Unfortunately, the
you
floaty guy was the
nothing.
least offensive thing about my experience. I ordered the spicy tuna roll, a salad, and soup. Typically, when I eat at a new sushi restaurant, I order spicy tuna. It's my litmus test of goodness. My friend ordered a crunchy shrimp roll, and my husband ordered the soy joy roll. I'll start right there by saying those are the three most basic of rolls. My salad looked pretty, but the lettuce was bitter and not crunchy. Because of my litmus test, I've eaten a lot of
What is a
spicy tuna.
litmus test?
You've eaten a lot of spicy tuna because you are basic. Um, it's like her measuring stick.
Okay. And now comes the question I'm sure everybody thinks I'm about to ask. Who the hell cares?
Okay. So she's eaten a lot of spicy tuna, and there's one thing I know to be true. It should not taste fishy. This sushi, however, was very
Mm,
fishy. The avocado inside was brown and mushy, and the crunchy on the outside of the roll was soft and decidedly not crunchy. I know right off the bat that she did not get a spicy tuna roll. That's called a tuna crunch. My stomach would not allow me to finish. I sent it back after 3 bites. My friend's shrimp roll had the same mushy avocado inside, and the tempura batter around the shrimp was soft and wet. She spit it into her napkin because it tasted sour. When we expressed our concern to the server, she said that it was normal for avocado to be brown and that the tempura batter was supposed to be soft. She explained that if the tuna was made yesterday, it could be fishy, tasking, I guess that's tasting, to some people. Basically, she told me there was nothing wrong with our yucky tasting rolls, it was all normal. No thank you. The manager was too busy talking behind the bar and did not bother to speak us. When our server went to speak to him about our disappointment, I watched him roll his eyes and mutter something to her. Clearly, he thought we were the problem. Bottom line, if you want fresh, good sushi, go somewhere else. Bottom line, a lot of the times you are the problem.
So you're calling her the problem?
Yes.
Hmm.
Um, y'all, let's talk.
What's up?
okay.
This place is really nice and in a beautiful new strip mall. Walking in with friends, we had high hopes. Those were all dashed as soon as the food came. The crunchy shrimp rolls that my kids both ordered were soggy and the rice was crunchy.
Did you order tempura?
Wait
My
a minute, wait a
soy
minute.
joy roll. Huh?
She ordered a crunchy. What?
I'll
Am I
read it
hearing that
again.
wrong?
The crunchy shrimp rolls my kids both ordered were soggy and the rice was crunchy.
Okay.
My soy joy roll was weirdly fishy and the mayo on top tasted strangely sour. When some members of our party brought this up to our server, she said that they prepared the ingredients a few days prior, and some people like the brown avocado and sour mayo. What? With every word of defensive explanation from our server, things just got worse. Bottom line, this was a hugely negative experience, and even after all the problems that we had, the manager never came over to our table. Very disappointing. Oh, God. I would like to point out that the positive reviews massively outweigh the negative reviews, but reviews are so much more fun.
They are.
Listen,
Okay,
listen,
huh?
listen. I was saying, listening to people be bitchy is just good.
Mm-hmm. It's good TV. Um, I like this place. I also dislike this place. I've been here several times, and I'll probably go back again. Let's talk about my reasons.
Oh, this
Most
Welcome to our
okay.
TED
importantly,
Talk.
Hold on. I want to say that this is like this is why the internet is terrible, and this is coming from somebody who is currently making videos for the internet. So it's going to sound very hypocritical. I understand that it's not necessarily uh, false, but here's the deal: just because you are being given a platform to speak your mind, it does not mean that you should speak your mind.
mhm,
Just because Yelp exists and you are allowed to give people a heads up as to whether or not a place that you went was very good. It is a matter of opinion. And most importantly, as someone who likes to lie, Shut up. When you decide to tell people what your experience was like, they don't know if you're being honest. They have no idea.
Some things are so contradictory. Like, how was your crunchy shrimp roll soggy and crunchy at the same time?
The soggy parts were, the parts that were supposed to be crunchy, and the crunchy parts were sure, whatever.
So, the idea of listen, y'all, let's talk. No one freaking cares. Like, no one cares about your freaking take on this sushi place. Like, they really, really don't. Because let's be real. Your tastes are your tastes. Oh. This is what, okay. So we're just here again. Like, your taste is yours. If you like something, then you like it. But there's a good chance that you also, super don't like something that a lot of other people would like, no, but it's really good. It's like, it is. Taco Bell doesn't give me the shits. But it gives a lot of people the shits.
Ooh,
I like Taco
Bell. Let me finish this.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's talk about my reasons. No. Most importantly, the sushi looks and tastes really good. But the hostesses are super out to lunch, and even if there is seating available, they try to seat you at the sushi bar. That's a lie. They just seem to have their head in the clouds. They don't even greet you when you come in. Then the service and the speed is hit or miss. I've waited over 45 minutes to get a drink and one roll before. But I'll tell you what the real issue is, the prices. If you can't go during happy hour, don't go. It's outrageous. There are some happy hour rolls that are half price. And that's about $10 a roll. Totally reasonable. I'm sorry, but there's not a sushi roll on this planet that I'd pay $20 for. It's just silly. Their drinks are really high, too. Totally unreasonable how highly they think of themselves. They're proud for sure. And finally, and most importantly, this place tears my stomach up, y'all. I don't know what it is. The fish seems fresh, but maybe it's not, because I eat a lot of sushi. Lots of sushi. And I continue on with a normal evening. Yet every time I go Nama, I can barely make it home without having to pull over at a Shell station, and I live 12 minutes down the road. You tell me what that's about. Anyway, it's good, but it's expensive most of the time. And maybe I'm just sensitive, but I'd suggest you take a Zantac or something before you go.
Zantac is for heartburn. Zantac don't stop you from dookie on yourself. I'm just saying.
You're bringing logic into this, and this is a logic-free zone.
Okay. Question.
Hey.
Why is this some bitch eating a lot of sushi if sushi gives him the dukes?
Lots of sushi.
Yeah, why are you... If sushi give you the dookies, why are you eating sushi? And why are you eating so much of it? That's just weird.
Oh, this is so dumb. This place was just okay. Nothing amazing, but not horrible. The staff is friendly. The two-seater booths are so tight that our knees were smashed together, and the button on the seat backs dig into you. Not comfortable, so we moved tables.
Asked to move? Okay.
They had half-price bottles on Wednesday when we went, which was a good deal. The selection of rolls is large, almost overwhelming. I had the Secret Garden roll. It was fresh, but again, nothing special for $15. And some of my avocado pieces were brownie. The sampler appetizer had a nice selection of items. Not sure I'd be rushing to go back anytime soon, and they were playing 90s rap while we were there. I like that music, but it just seems odd. It could be off-putting to many customers.
putting the new customers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this place.
So I'm really surprised by the amount of people who complained about the prices because we're undoubtedly the cheapest sushi restaurant in town.
That's upsetting.
The amount of people that keep
It's not
complaining about the
upsetting,
brown
it's
avocado.
confusing.
I understand people complain about the brown avocado. I do.
Well,
I
the
do.
thing is you can only give them the avocados that you have.
If you eat enough avocado to know how avocado works, you wouldn't be complaining about brown avocado.
Also true. Also true.
Yeah, and as somebody who has eaten avocado that definitely looks questionable, like avocado can look worse than it is and still be very edible.
Mm-hmm. And it also just turns really fast.
Really, really fast. Like same day.
So the thing is like the avocados that we used were chilled, but they were pre-peeled because peeling an avocado while doing sushi is just not economical. So they were always pre-peeled,
Wow,
but they were chilled. But the issue a lot of the time was that, again, we could only, use the avocados that we were given. So the farm that we were getting food from, like, if they were bad avocados, we were just sent bad avocados.
Yeah.
So there was nothing we could do about it. But at the same time, it also would depend on what else they ordered, because their roll could have been made, the avocado could have been perfectly fine, but they ordered something from the kitchen that took 20 to 25 minutes and the roll just sat there, all out in the open air. Ooh, this one says this is gonna be tough. Here we go.
Shit, son.
Did she take a picture? Looks like she posted some pictures.
What am I doing wrong here?
I'm a big sushi lover, so this review may be a little tough based on a first visit. But Nama's definitely overpriced for the value you get. I was not impressed, but I will definitely give it one more try after today. I ordered a Boston roll, which is spicy tuna, avocado, and cucumber inside, avocado and cucumber on top. It was $17 and was no larger or better than any other sushi spot in Brentwood / Cool Springs. If anything, the sauces and freshness of the fish were bottom of the list compared to Peter's, Drake's, and Suki. I frequent all of them, and because of a gluten allergy, I order very simple rolls with fresh tuna or salmon, avocado, and cucumber. That's it.
Okay.
I feel I'm a good judge
totally
of quality because I'm not muddying up the rolls with tempura sauce, cream cheese, and other ingredients. I'll give it another try soon. Gotta see if their salmon is up to par. Great location and nice ambiance. Way overpriced. The roll I ordered should have been $10 to $12.
Okay, you know what these
One
people are
roll
doing?
and an iced tea plus tip equals $25. Lies.
Okay, he's watching what I'm playing.
What are these people doing?
It is incredibly fun.
No, I'm looking at the picture that she posted, and I know exactly why she felt the way she felt.
And why is that?
No, I want to know what were you saying before? What's up with these people? What do they want?
Oh, the only way they are like, oh, well, the sushi I've had, oh, that wasn't, okay. I was getting the hard one. Okay. The sushi, they like this was expensive. Y'all have only had sushi at a buffet. That's the only way.
No, because see, she name checks a couple of them, right? So the Peters place that she's talking about, I know she's flat out lying because I freaking delivered from Peters once, and I was carrying maybe three containers, and it cost $80.
I'm sorry, come again?
So yeah, so I know she's lying her freaking balls off. That's how much she's lying. Um, and and also the thing, another person complained about price and said that they should go to Wild Ginger. Well, Wild Ginger is in a town called Franklin, which is the highest location of wealth in all of Tennessee. So they're lying. They're flat out lying. But she felt the way about this one because the roll that she had has
He
tuna
captured
McNuggets
dinosaur.
on it.
And then you can become.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so. Okay, here's the deal. I'm on the phone. And. Somebody is watching someone play what I'm playing, but they're not watching me play it because it's a kid watching it. And I have a parental guidance sticker on my videos for a reason.
Okay, what the fart is this about? This is dumb.
Yeah. The game is beautiful.
What are we talking about?
It's incredibly amazing.
What's the?
Nam Sushi is a pretty good sushi place in Nashville. The service was awesome the first time I went.
Oh, the
and
brutal.
then pretty poor the next time. The food is good,
The
and their
brutal.
menu is okay.
That's what they're
I
calling it.
enjoyed going to a casual family dinner out here the first time I came, but the second time our entrees came before appetizers, and there was a very loud man with a booming laugh who was very drunk and yelling a good 60% of the time, and it was sort of frustrating. I wanted to throw one of my edamame beans at him. Anyway,
Oh
I
my
don't know
gosh,
if he'll
we
be
get
back
it.
super soon.
You're white. One of my edamame beans. He was so frustrating.
You know how you use
Wrong.
Facebook and Twitter? That's how people use Yelp.
How do I use Facebook and Twitter?
You figure that out.
No, because you don't get it. Like I've stated before, I use Facebook, specifically Facebook, as a place to just to work on material. Like most of the stuff I post
And
on
yet you
Facebook.
had to ask me, how do you use Facebook?
Yeah, no, I'm asking you, how do you think I use it?
I don't think I know how you use it. You've told me.
That was like, yeah, I bitch on Twitter. Well, I bitch
Oh
and I
yeah, that.
also I bitch and complain on Twitter, but I also like harass extremely beautiful women. I was so sure that at some point I was gonna get blocked by Nia Jax because it was not in me to leave that woman alone. I couldn't do it. This is the end of this episode. This is episode
The
13.
accomplishment of your life.
2 more. She would have noticed me and I would have won. That is not how I'm supposed to look at
They're
that.
like, Pepe Le who?
For real though. Anyway. All right, y'all. This is the end of the episode. We finna get up out of here. But before that, Mark got something to say. Mark?
Tip your people with cash, not credit cards, because that stuff's taxed.
That is getting you real every time.
Oh gosh.
All right, that's it. Cash, credit, tax. I don't know what it meant, But hopefully you do. Good night, everybody.